Hi guys, I wanted to come on here real quick to give you guys my 7-week update. I've been giving it to you on Saturdays. Well, my pregnancy update on Saturdays. Today is, well, actually tomorrow makes my 7 weeks, but I get so busy on Sundays, so I just been doing them on Saturdays, the night before. So I wanted to come on here to kind of go over the week. I haven't really had many symptoms. I feel like they're kind of going away, not away, but like I haven't been that nauseous. It's went down a lot. I have had cravings, but haven't really filled the cravings. They just at weird times, like in the middle of the night or like when I'm waking up in the morning. The other day I craved banana nut bread and steak at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up crying because I knew I didn't have that. So I think my emotions has kind of started. My outbreaks in my face, I still have outbreaks, but they're easing down. They're not as bad this week. I'm still have the pressure on my bladder, probably will for the rest of my pregnancy, and have to go pee a lot. My belly has been getting bigger, I think, by the day. It's crazy. I think I have now gained about 2 pounds, ish. Maybe a little under, I'm not sure. Kind of fluctuates during the day and depends on what I eat and stuff. But my belly is hard as a rock now, and I feel like it's starting to stretch, and it's been itching. That started this week, and I have been putting lotion and stuff on it. A lot of stuff, like I was reading, like what can I put on my belly. I'm allergic to coconut, and I can't do coconut oil, and I can't do cocoa butter because it has coconut oil in it, and a lot of the creams that's used for stretch marks in your belly and stuff has coconut in it, or like it might, the word might not be coconut, but there's other words that still means coconut, and it breaks me out, and I end up being a mess. So I can't use those. And I heard Vaseline's good. I think once I start getting even bigger, I think I'll start using Vaseline. Right now I'm just using lotion, and that seems to be helping some, because of course I'm not like huge yet. I'm still in the beginning of my pregnancy, so I figured I'll just use some lotion right now, and then probably switch to Vaseline once it starts getting like stretching and getting more tighter. But my belly is getting hard. My husband touched my belly earlier, and he says it's hard as a rock, and I was like, yeah, I know. So yeah, it's growing really quick. I'll insert a picture at the end to show you guys how big it's gotten from last week to this week. If you didn't see my video last week, just go back and watch my video last week, and at the end shows what I look like. I think I did a difference video, like what I looked like when I first found out I was pregnant, the weekend I found out I was pregnant, to what I looked like last week, and that was a huge difference. There's a bigger difference I think this week. My belly's higher, and kind of poking out more, I believe. And then I wish I documented it. I'm not sure what day it was. I think it might have been Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. But one of the days I had that pain again. I said that I think it was the cyst, because the doctor said that I've had so many cysts on my ovaries that my ovaries is super sensitive, and so the corpus luteum, whatever it's called, cysts that you get during pregnancy, at your early pregnancy, I think your first trimester, then it starts going away, but said that I'm just pretty sensitive and I can feel that cyst. And so that's what we thought it was. But I literally felt it again for like a day, day and a half. And I was feeling like stretching and pulling. And I was feeling that pain in my, like the cyst. But it almost felt like it was going to pop. That's what it feels like. It literally, it feels like it gets really tight. It's sharp pains. And it feels like it's going to pop. And I was kind of nervous because I know if it does pop, that chances of miscarriage is high because it produces progesterone and stuff, but I am taking progesterone, so I was thinking, well, if it does pop and I'm taking progesterone, maybe that will still keep my pregnancy. So I was really worried when that pain, like it was so bad. And so and then it went away. The day after it stopped, my belly poked out. So I'm thinking every time my I'm getting like, every time my belly grows, every time there's stretching and pulling and stuff, I just feel the cyst. I think there might be like pressure and stuff against my ovary, I'm thinking, causing me to feel the cyst more, and it's more painful. Like I don't know, I'm thinking I'm feeling it like every 5 or 6 days ish. I don't think it's quite a week. Yeah, I don't think it's like once a week type of thing. I think it's like every 4, 5, 6 days or something like that. I will feel it. What I felt like trying to figure out how to say it, like, we'll call them episodes, but like the episode I had before that one, it wasn't so bad. I didn't really feel the cyst as much, a little bit, but I felt like a lot of pressure and then tightening and stuff. But this time it was a little bit worse, but then it went away. And man, I feel huge. I haven't really had a huge appetite. I'm still making sure I'm eating all the calories I need for the pregnancy and everything. Just because I know some people are like, you don't need to eat more calories, blah, 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 when you're pregnant. But I was eating 800 calories when I found out I was pregnant. So that's not enough nutrition for me and the baby. I was on like a really strict diet and I was losing weight. I did lose 70 pounds before I got pregnant. And so yeah, so I had to make sure I ate more calories. I'm trying to get between 1500 to 2000 calories a day, and I think I'm getting it for the most part, but I feel like I kind of have to force myself to eat a little bit. But I haven't really had an appetite. Now, a couple weeks ago, I wanted to eat everything. I was so hungry, but this week I haven't really been super hungry, and I think when I do eat, I get full faster, and I don't know if it's just everything growing inside, and it's just like starting to like move, and like, you know, the space is starting to get a little bit cramped, which I know it's not like too bad right now. I'm still early, but I think I'm growing pretty fast, and my hair's a mess. So I think that just plays in the part of me getting fuller faster. We went to Bob Evans and ate what I ate. Like, I was really struggling to eat, and yeah, and it just, yeah, I don't really eat a whole lot at once. Like, if I eat, I have to sit back. Like, if I try to eat like a full meal, I eat a little bit and sit back for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'm able to eat more, and then that's kind of how I do. But like, if I'm at home, I'll eat some, and then I'll put it away for like half an hour, between half an hour to 2 hours, and then I'll eat on it again, and kind of like small meals all through the day. And so that's kind of what I've been doing to get my calories in. I haven't really gained too much. My doctor says I'm right on point. I'm doing really good with my weight. And I know I'm already kind of overweight and everything, but my doctor was saying, like, he kept saying, no, you're not, no, you're not. And he's really proud of me for losing 70 pounds. And he's the one, my OBGYN is the one who really pushed me. And he was also a nutritionist at the time. He quit that part of it, but he really pushed me and been on my side for my whole weight loss journey. So he knows what I've been through. And he said that I'm absolutely fine. There's way bigger women than me that gets pregnant and they gain like 100 pounds and stuff. And he said he wouldn't even worry about me. He said if I gain 40, 60 pounds, he said I'll be okay through my pregnancy. He said I'll be fine. He said that I've already lost 70 pounds. He said that he doesn't worry about me losing it once the baby comes because I know what to do, and that I can just get on the weight loss journey again right after the baby comes and lose my weight again. And he said that it's easier once you've already done it, and especially after you give birth, to lose weight quicker after birth. So I'm hoping and praying that is true and that happens for me. I'm really worried. I know I keep worrying about like just a pound or two of gaining, but I know you're going to gain weight during pregnancy, but it's just like a mind thing. I'm really having issues with trying to accept that I have to gain weight because I'm pregnant, and that's kind of rough for me. I just feel fat, and I really do. I feel a lot fatter, even though it's only been like 2 pounds, but I feel like my face is fuller. I feel like my double chin is worse, and like my belly's growing, and I just feel swollen and fat, and which I guess comes along with pregnancy, but I just didn't think I'd feel it already at 7 weeks. I have noticed I've still been super tired. I have to take a nap through the day, even if it's a half an hour to 40-minute nap. It's just to pick me up, to get me going, because I crash. And then at night, I'm still struggling. I did have a couple good days this week where I had plenty of energy, and one of the days I had a lot of energy at night. I was taking a shower about 9 o'clock. Usually I'm crashing around 8 o'clock, and my body starts getting really tired. I try to make it to 10 before I go to sleep. And lately I haven't been making it to 10. It's been between 8 and 9 that I've been falling asleep. And so anyways, I was taking a shower at 9. And I was getting out of the shower. I got dressed and I started brushing my hair. My mom called. And she said she was at the emergency room. Her trunk, like the things that kind of keeps the trunk up, broke, and a gust of wind came and it knocked the trunk down onto her elbow. And she said, I think the bone's sticking out. It's not sticking out of the skin. She said, I think it's sticking out. She was at the emergency room by herself. So I went to the emergency room around 9:30, and I just told her I was on my way, and I think I was there in 5 minutes. So anyways, long story short, she had an x-ray and everything. Everything was fine. She just had a hematoma. She did not break her elbow or anything. It literally looked like her elbow was out of place, or kind of looked like she had 2 elbows, I guess. And but it was just a hematoma where the blood like collects right underneath the skin, and it was literally like hard as a rock. And they said it just goes away kind of like a bruise does, and it might be sore and stuff, but eventually it'll go away. So that made her feel better, so she started moving it around. They told her to move it around, and so she felt better. But anyways, long story short, I got home like 10:30, 11 o'clock, which they treated her like a king because she works for the hospitals and stuff, so they treated her really well, and she was in and out. And that never had, like, if I went, I would have been there for 4 hours or more. And she got in and out, and they treated her really well. And I got home about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I still had energy. And I got ready and I laid down in the bed and I watched a movie before I fell asleep. So that's the latest I've stayed up since this pregnancy started. So I'm starting to have a little bit more energy, I guess, but I'm still get drained and tired. And I did take a nap that day also, so naps definitely helps give me a boost of energy. I don't know if I'm going to get better at night or not. I know I've had a couple better nights. But yeah, night times has been worse, and I do get a little nauseous around 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night when I'm at the nights that I'm extremely exhausted. And I could take a 2-3 hour nap during the day, and I'll be extremely exhausted by 7, 8, 9 o'clock. And when I get super exhausted, I'll get nauseous. So I just lay down and relax. So I've been doing that. I've been relaxing as much as I can. I've been trying to get out walking a little bit for some exercise because I was afraid to at first because of the cyst, and with my previous miscarriages, my doctor did say that I am no longer high risk. He doesn't consider me high risk. I think this is going to be a little bit longer video. And he told me that I can do exercise, just don't do like more than a mile, like walking. He said don't really do more than a mile, just walk a little bit, like walk around the block. He said like if I walk around the block in the morning, and then like rest sometime during the day, like take a nap or whatever, and then I can walk again in the evening. He said that's totally fine, but like not do it all at once. So he said walking a little bit won't hurt me. Walking to the store, walking around the mall, those things are good to do, he said. Keep my blood flow and circulation and baby healthy and everything. And I'm trying my best to do everything I can for this pregnancy and for the baby. See, I'm trying to think what else. When I do get those stretching, pulling feelings and like the cyst pain, I was told to do pelvic rest, and I just sitting up isn't pelvic rest, like you're like resting your pelvic. I was told to lay down on your side, lay down completely, because that's the true pelvic rest. And so I have been doing that. And when I have the severe pain and stuff, I lay down on my side and I feel so much better. I am getting to where I've read not to, which my doctor already said not to lay on my back anymore. And I haven't been laying on my belly anyways, but I was kind of laying on my sides and a little bit on my back. And I knew that eventually I couldn't lay on my back. And my doctor said no longer laying on my back because everything's growing pretty quick. I'm a little bit further than what my apps are saying with the growth of everything. Like I had an ultrasound at 6 weeks on one day, and my app was saying, 2 of my apps was saying today that the umbilical cord just started to form and everything. Well, at 6 weeks and 1 day, my umbilical cord was fully formed and already starting to function. So I'm a little bit, like the growth wise, a little bit further than what my apps are saying. So I don't know about that. Like, and then it would say, like my apps was saying like what the baby would look like and all this stuff. And I think one of the apps was saying today that the arm nubs, or the arm buds and the, I call them nubs, but the arm buds and the leg buds would start forming this week. And they were already formed at 6 weeks and 1 day when we looked at the ultrasound, which you can see. I think I showed the picture of the ultrasound last video maybe. and it looks like a little gummy bear, and you can see the head, you can see the little arm buds and the leg buds and like the little tail that they have, and the tail already looked like the ultrasound tech saying that it already looked like it started to go away already. So like, yeah, I guess like everything starts growing and moving up, and then the tail kind of goes away. So it looked like it already started to do that, she was telling me. So yeah, the growth part's a lot further along than what the apps are saying. So I don't know what that's about. If the apps are just completely off, or am I further along than what they say? I really don't know for sure what's going on. But anyways, I keep babbling. I think that's pretty much it. I haven't really had super amount of symptoms this week. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm planning on, I did tell the people that I babysit for that I'm done babysitting. The little girl that I have been babysitting, she's just been getting too much to handle, and I'm just so afraid of like stress with having so many miscarriages. And right now when I have her, that's the most stress in my life. So I'm just going to eliminate it, and just get rid of the stress. So I'm still going to watch her until we find somebody. I'm going to help them find somebody, but that will watch her. But me and my husband's on vacation this week, so we're just relaxing. We're not really going anywhere. We're just relaxing at home and just doing stuff around. We're going to go to the movies and stuff this week. I'm going to take his mom to a community pool, and that way he can chillax and play his video games and stuff for a day without me here. And I'm just going to get out of the house and stuff some this week. I went yard selling yesterday and today. Didn't really get anything today, but we're kind of looking for some baby stuff already. I had our spare room. I had like my husband likes Nintendo and Mario stuff, and he's a geek and nerd when it comes to that stuff, but I love it. But anyways, we have our spare rooms kind of done in that, and we had like a futon and stuff in there, so I got rid of the futon last week, and we're going to start working on, in the weeks to come, we're going to start moving everything into our bedroom and turn our plain bedroom into a Mario bedroom. Not the greatest idea, but my husband doesn't want to get rid of his stuff, so we kind of compromised on that. And so we're going to move that into the bedroom so we can start the process of moving baby items into where the nursery will be. Eventually we will paint it and stuff when we know what the gender is. And I don't really want to do a whole lot until we know what the gender is, but I will probably start looking for nursery furniture and stuff, and that's what I've been looking for in yard sales. Right now, like, there was so much before I found out I was pregnant. I was seeing so many yard sales with so many baby stuff, and now that I'm looking, I can't find anything. That's just how it works. So I haven't found any big stuff, big stuff for babies and stuff. And I was kind of looking for some of the themes that I'm going for. I'm not really going to say yet until we start getting the nursery together towards the end. But figure it's best to start planning now and get things in order and get things cleaned out. So we'll start cleaning things out. The closet in there is our storage closet. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to really clean that out and figure out what to do with all that stuff, because we don't have that much space in this little tiny apartment to store anything. So that's kind of been where we've been storing stuff. Our Christmas stuff's in there. We have totes of, like, I got like a memory tote, like have like stuff from our wedding and stuff, like pictures throughout my entire life, just so many different things. And then I have like a tote full of china that was my grandma's, and I just have so much stuff in there. And So I got to figure out what to do with all that stuff and figure out what to do. But and we got shelves in there. We got so much. It's going to be a crazy hassle. So I don't want to like go in there and do it all in 1-2 days or something like that, because it's just going to be a mess and I don't want to stress out. And so I think just working on it here and there a little bit will be good. I think we're going to start on just moving all the Mario stuff into the bedroom. We're going to work on the bedroom first, and then get the bedroom done, and then start cleaning out the closet and figuring out what to do with the rest of the furniture that's in there, like the shelves and stuff. I don't think I'm going to keep both the shelves, but one of them I might keep and paint for the nursery, and to put like I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyways, that's where we're at. I know it's super early and a lot of people waits and doesn't plan anything or doesn't buy anything or do anything yet, but we haven't really done anything yet. It's just like planning it. We just haven't like actually done anything. But I think starting probably this coming week or next week, we'll start working on our bedroom and getting stuff done a little bit at a time. It's not going to all happen in a week's time. It's probably going to be over a couple months time. So don't worry about us getting things done right away. And it's early pregnancy. It's just literally going to take some time. And obviously don't want to put too much in the bedroom or in the nursery or whatever, until we paint it, till we know what the gender is. So right now we're just looking for some like if we find a crib at a yard sale, or a glider, just like some things that the necessities that maybe people won't buy. And I'm not expecting a whole lot from people if I have a shower. I don't know if I will or not. I don't know if anybody will throw a shower. My husband was asking the other day, he's like, can a husband throw a shower? And I was like, I don't know, I think so. But there's literally, like, I told him, I said, well, there's guys and girls showers now, like, where both men and women shows up to the showers, and that's just how it is nowadays. And he's like, yeah, but I don't want that. He's like, I don't want to be at the shower, I just want to throw the shower. And then he was saying that, I think he was asking, like, can guys have showers? And so I was looking that up, and there's daddy showers. And it was kind of cool. Like, there's different themed daddy showers. And so it was kind of funny. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I don't know if anybody will notice the shower or not. But I was saying, like I was telling my mom today, if I get things like at yard sales or like what is it called, like hand-me-down stores or whatever, if I find things like cheap that is nice and everything, but somebody gets me something better or like new or better than the items that I got, then I'll just resell the items that I bought used. So it's no big deal. But I rather have the items that I need than not have it. Like, I rather have more than enough than not enough. So I rather go ahead and start stocking up on things, and if I get the newer stuff, then that's fine with me too. And I'll just get rid of the stuff that I got used. And my mom's like, yeah, that's playing it smart. So, because you just never know, like, you just don't know. And I'm not a huge people person, so if I do have a shower, I don't even know who would show up, honestly. So, yeah, we're just going to try to just start doing stuff on our own, and getting, like, the bigger items, try to. I did pick up, we couldn't really find any bigger items, so we don't have anything yet, but I did pick up some baby clothes. I wasn't really wanting to go for baby clothes, because I know people, after we announce it, there might be people that gives us baby clothes, like from church or something. So I wasn't really trying to look for baby clothes, but I happened to go to this yard sale, and they were 25 cents a piece for baby clothes, and I got $5 worth, and I was like, I can't beat that, so I had to get some of that. So I did, and it was all different sizes. It was like I got like one newborn outfit, and then I got one 3-month outfit, and then two, I think 3 to 6, and then I think I got a 9-month. I think I got one 12 months. So like I got different variety of sizes. That's what I'm trying to do. If I do buy clothes, I'm trying to get variety, because a lot of times when people do buy you clothes for your showers and stuff, I've heard that they get you a lot of newborns and 0 to 3 and some 3 to 6, and so you get stuck with a lot of the smaller items, clothes. And so I figured I'll just buy a variety of different size clothing. That way I can start stocking up on that, because that will be a great necessity, especially after I think 6 months. I think that's when like people buys all the smaller items, and that's when you really need more clothes. I think is after 6 months clothes. So I'm definitely looking, or just not really looking, but like if I do see a great deal, I'm definitely getting a variety of sizes. But like I said, this is a longer video, and I just keep rambling, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. I didn't really go over everything that's going to happen. I do go for a midwife appointment on July 3rd. And I'm not really having a midwife to deliver or anything, but it's just if my doctor is not available, I am going to have the hospital delivery. If my doctor is not available and the on-call doctor is not available, then, or can't make it to the hospital for some reason, because for one, it'd be right in the middle of winter, so it could be bad weather, I don't know. And but if for some reason they couldn't make it, then there is a midwife that will be available. And I was also told, like, if for some reason you can't make it to the hospital, the midwife can come to you as well. So, which I want to go to the hospital. But anyways, I'll meet the midwife and just go over all the birthing options. We'll talk about the maternity ward. I think I might get a tour of the maternity ward too. And just talk about what my plans are. I think if I plan on having an epidural and all that stuff. So we're going to go over all that on July 3rd. And then I'll have another appointment with my doctor on July 19th. And we'll go over, I think I'll have my 10-week ultrasound that day. And yeah, and just go over how everything's going. So that's where I'm at. So it's so exciting. It's really starting to feel real now, and we're starting to get very excited. Definitely feeling pregnant. And yeah,